Hello students, this is the first video for your class. Here we will revise different types of numbers and their properties. Let us start. Types of numbers. Natural numbers. These are also known as positive integers. All counting numbers are called natural numbers. For example, 1 to infinity. Whole numbers. This is the set of all natural numbers and 0. Means numbers 0 to infinity are whole numbers. Integers. This is the set of all whole numbers and all the negatives of natural numbers. Here you can see 0 to infinity are whole numbers and -1 to infinity are negatives of natural numbers. Numbers with negative sign or minus sign are negative integers, and these are positive integers 1 to infinity. 0 is neither positive nor negative. Even numbers. A number exactly divisible by 2 is called an even number. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Or a number having 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 at its units place is called an even number. For example, 1, 4, 6. Here you can see at unit place 6, 4, 0, 8 and so on. Odd numbers. A number which is not exactly divisible by 2 is called an odd number. Examples are given here. Or a number having 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 at its units place is called an odd number. Prime numbers. Numbers which have only two factors. Factors means divisors, namely 1 and the number itself are called prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, etc. are prime numbers. These have only two factors, 1 and number itself. Composite numbers. Numbers having more than two factors are called composite numbers. For example, 4, 6, 8, etc. Here you have to refer these notes. Then coprime numbers. Two numbers are said to be coprime if they do not have a common factor other than 1, or two numbers whose HCF means highest common factor is 1 are called coprime numbers. Coprime numbers needs not to be prime numbers. Here you can see 4 is not prime number, but 4 and 5 are coprime number because there is 1 as a common factor, only 1 as a common factor. Between 7 and 10, 1 as a common factor. Twin prime numbers. Twin prime numbers are the two prime numbers whose difference is 2. 3, 5 are prime number with the difference 2. 5, 7 are prime number with the difference 2, etc. Rational numbers. A number in the form of p upon q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0, is known as a rational number. Here you can see p and q are integers, means may be negative also. Upper value may be 0, but denominator means q is not equal to 0. Why? Because any number divided by 0 is undefined. Fractions. A number in the form of a upon b, where a and b are natural numbers, is known as a fraction. In rational number, numerator and denominator are integers, but here natural numbers. Examples are given here. There are different kind of fractions. Proper fractions. A fraction in which numerator is smaller than denominator is a proper fraction. Here you can see upper value is the numerator and lower value is the denominator. Numerator is smaller than the denominator in all the examples. Improper fractions. Numerator is greater than denominator. Upper value is greater than the lower value. These are improper fractions. Like fractions. A set of fractions having same denominators. Here you can see one set is given with the denominator 80. These are like fractions. Unlike fractions having different denominators. It's a group or set of fractions having different denominators. Unit fraction. A fraction with numerator 1. Here different unit fractions are given with numerator 1. Decimals. A number based on 10 contains a decimal point is known as decimal number. Different examples are given here. Now different type of decimal numbers. Terminating decimals. These decimal numbers have finite number of digits after the decimal point. You can see 89.9856, 2.5674. These are terminating decimals because these are having finite number of digits after the point. Then non-terminating repeating decimals. These decimal numbers have an infinite number of digits after the decimal point. However, these digits are repeated at regular intervals. You can see 20.353535 decimus, so on. 2.2222 decimus, so on. So these numbers are having a pattern or a single digit in repetition. These are non-terminating or repeating decimal because repetition is there after the point. Non-terminating or non-repeating decimals. These decimal numbers have infinite number of digits after the decimal point and do not follow a specific order. Here you can see 1.32657 and so on, 21.36958 and so on. Means there are more digits but no repetition is there. Irrational numbers. Numbers that cannot be represented in the form of P upon Q are irrational numbers. For example, square root of 7, square root of 5, pi, 4 upon 0 and non-terminating, non-repeating decimals are also in this category. Real numbers. All rational and irrational numbers are known as real numbers. Now, important properties of whole numbers. Properties of addition. Closure property. It means the sum of two whole number is also a whole number. For example, 5 plus 7, 5 and 7 are whole numbers, is equal to 12. 12 is also a whole number. Identity property. When 0 is added to any number, the number itself is the answer. For example, 45 plus 0 is equal 45. Inverse property. When negative of a number is added to the number, then answer is 0. Here number is 6 and negative of 6 is minus 6. Both are added, then answer is 0. Commutative property. It's also known as order property. A plus B is equal B plus A. Means 7 plus 3 is equal 3 plus 7. Both are equal. Only change of order because they are having equal answer. Associative property. It's about three numbers. If we are taking any two numbers first and we are adding them, then in the sum we are adding the remaining one. We will get the same answer. If we are adding first two number, then the last. For example, here we are adding 3 and 2 first. So 3 plus 2 is 5. Then we are adding 4 to 5, 9. Here first we are adding 4 and 3, that is 7 plus 2, 9. In both the case, answer is equal. Properties of multiplication. Closure property. It means the product of any two whole number is also a whole number. 6 into 4 is equal to 24. 6 and 4 are whole number and 24 is also a whole number. Property of 0. When any number multiplied by 0, it gives 0 in the answer. For example, 8 into 0 is equal 0. Identity property. When any number is multiplied by 1, number itself is the answer. You can see 25 into 1 is equal 25 itself. Inverse property. When reciprocal of any number is multiplied by the number, then answer is 1. Here you can see 1 by 5 is the reciprocal of 5. Both are multiplied, then answer is 1. How? This 5 to 5 cancelled and answer is 1. Commutative property. Again order property. It's the change of order, first 9 into 3 or 3 into 9. Both are giving 27 as answer. Associative property. Again, no matter what two numbers we are multiplying first, then third, and here it's the change only. So in both the cases answer is same. Here first we are multiplying 2 and 1. 2 into 1, 2 into 3, 6. 3 into 2, 6 into 1 is equal to 6. Distributive property over addition. When any number is multiplied with the sum of two numbers, then it means we will multiply it with the first and then second. Means a into b plus c is equal to a into b plus a into c. Means 2 is multiplied by 8 plus 7, it means 2 into 8 plus 2 into 7. Now distributive property over subtraction. It's the change of sign only. Minus sign is there and here plus sign and the same. Like same example I have taken, 2 into 8 minus 7. 2 into 8 minus 2 into 7. Properties of division. Property of 0. When 0 is divided by any number, it gives 0. For example, 0 divided by 7, answer is 0. Property of 1. When a number is divided by itself, then answer is 1. Example you can see here. Property of 1, or again identity property, 8 divided by 1, answer is 8. One note. Subtraction of whole numbers does not follow any property. Now absolute value. The absolute value of a number is always greater than or equal to 0. Means absolute value is always positive. If any number greater than 0, then after writing the number in modulus sign, this sign is known as modulus sign. So absolute value is the number itself but positive. If the number is less than 0, means negative, then also its absolute value is positive. But if there is minus sign before modulus, then answer is negative. You can see. For examples, modulus of 8 is equal to plus 8. Modulus of minus 8 is also equal to plus 8, but minus modulus 8 is equal to minus 8. Minus of minus 8 is equal to minus 8. This minus because of minus before modulus sign. Now few mathematical operations on integers. Adding and subtracting with negatives. If both the numbers are positive, then we add them. For example, 5 and 6 are positive, we are adding, answer is 11. 11 is also positive. If both the numbers are negative, we are adding them. Look here, minus 9 and minus 5, 14, and we are putting the sign of negative because both the number are having negative sign. If one is positive and one is negative, then we subtract them. Here you can see minus 6 plus 2 is 4. Subtraction is there, and we are putting the sign of large number. Here 6 and 2. 6 is larger and 6 is having minus sign, so answer will have the sign of large value. If 2 is negative and 6 is positive, 1 is negative, 1 is positive, then also subtraction. Answer is 4. This time large value is having plus sign, so answer is positive. The same thing here, first number is positive, second is negative. Then we will subtract. Plus 8 minus 1. Subtraction is there, 7. Large value is positive, so answer is positive. Plus 1 minus 8. Again subtraction, 7. Large value is having minus sign, so answer is having minus sign. For better understanding, I have given a table showing the same thing. Both are positive, add. Both are negative, add. Any one is negative, one is positive, subtract. Always put the sign of greater number with the answer. Multiplying and dividing with negatives. If one number is negative, another is positive, then we put the sign of minus. If both the numbers are negative, put plus sign in the answer. And in division, if both the numbers are negative, answer will be positive. If any one is negative, answer will be negative. For examples, minus 4 into 5. We know 4 into 5 is 20, but negative number into positive number, answer is negative. No matter which one is negative. Here first one is negative, here second number is negative. 4 into 5 is 20. Any one number is negative, then answer is negative. If both the numbers are negative, 3 into 4 we know 12, but both the numbers are negative, so answer is positive. Means minus into minus will be plus. In division, if both the numbers are negative, answer is positive. We know 16 divided by 2 is 8, but both the numbers having minus sign, so answer is positive. If any one number is negative, then answer is also negative. Here also I have given a table. If both the numbers are positive, answer will have plus sign after multiplication. Both the numbers are negative, then also plus sign. If any one is negative, then minus sign. Now it's the time of homework giving. Here you have to identify different numbers, write their types here. For integers also, write the types of integers. Fractions are given here, write their types. Second question, fill in the blanks with correct numbers. Also write the number of a name of property. Here I have given different fill-ups. You have to mention their properties. Question of addition, multiplication, and division. Fill up this side and name the property in right column. Thank you.